You gotta be kidding me. 20 to 25 years. All right, the word on the street is our oldest mentors, 21 years mentoring for first. Fantastic. Hey, great job. Thank you, mentors, for all that you've done to make this a fantastic event, to get our teams ready to compete. We saw some fantastic competition this afternoon, and it has been absolutely wonderful. You know what? I cannot wait till tomorrow because you guys are gonna blow the roof off of this place. This is my first time in Alabama, first time, and I have to admit, this is the loudest Friday afternoon I have heard at a first regional. Give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are fantastic. So you gonna have anything left for tomorrow? All right, we're looking forward to it. So please give a warm Alabama, Rocket City welcome to our first speaker from TVA, Mr. Charlie Spencer.
Thank you. On behalf of TVA, we want to congratulate everyone that's here, the participants, the mentors, the parents, the teachers. This is a tremendous event. We support about 50 different events in the Tennessee Valley region every year, about 500 to 600 schools. We believe in robotics. We believe in what it does, what it teaches everybody. What I wanted to leave the students with is that we at TVA think that all of y'all will be the technology leaders of the future. So you think about that, but also think about how you have come so far. You've come on the backs of your teachers and everybody in events like this that's helping you. So you will be the leaders of tomorrow, but remember where you came from and help the next generation. Thank you.
Fantastic, thank you, Charlie. Thank you for your support. Next, we have another very special guest. He is one of your Alabama First Board of Directors. He's also the Director of Strategy and Business Development at Aerojet Rocketdyne. Please welcome Mr. Chris Sanders.
Hello, everybody. Thanks very much to First for all they do for creating an event that is absolutely wonderful. This is my first year here. It's one of those you have to see it to get it, and I get it big time after today. Thank you so much. That's great. Most of my comments are directed at the students. I congratulate you on the journey you've taken on a challenge for. Robert Frost, famous American poet, referred to the road not taken. You took that road and you're conquering it. You're doing it in a way that is extremely valuable to you, not just now, but in the future. So it's all about the journey in my mind. I can only imagine the journey you've been on and everything you've faced. So since I can only imagine it, I'm going to tell you about a journey I'm on. And hopefully, we'll see if you can relate to this journey. Right down the road, NASA Marshall Space Flight Center is on a journey. It's a journey to deep space, ultimately to Mars. So on our journey, which has been going on for a little while, you know we've got robotic landers on Mars and so on. We started with a vision. And then we were given limited high-level requirements. We were given very limited resources. We were given a Herculean schedule to meet, and then we had to strategize. We had to think about how were we going to meet those requirements. Where would we innovate? Where would we use as close to off the shelf as possible? Too much innovation, too much cost, too much risk. Once we figured out our strategy, it turned to design. Design is a challenge, as I know you know. Manufacturing was next. Test is next. Certifying is next. And ultimately, being confident your product is ready for the mission you've been asked to do. So while I can only imagine everything you guys have been through on your journey, everything I just said about what we're doing with NASA is what you're learning on your journey as supporting FIRST. So again, congratulations for your doing just that. So I represent Aerojet Rocketdyne. We make the rocket engines for NASA for use on the Space Launch System. I want to get you excited about that because when you're done with this journey, you're going on to your next journey and your next. Eventually, you'll enter the workforce. So get excited about this journey I'm about to talk to you about. The Space Launch System, when it launches for the first time late next year or early the year thereafter, it will be the most powerful rocket ever built. That's pretty cool. 360 feet tall, on its side longer than a football field. On the bottom of that rocket, engines we make utilize hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen's at minus 423 degrees. When it combines with oxygen and combusts, 6,000 degrees. And all of this is contained in about the size of a VW Bug. 6,000 degrees wants to melt all the hardware around it, so we use the hydrogen to cool the hardware. It's a very cool engine, but when we do combust that hydrogen and oxygen in that environment, the combination of H and O produces what? Yeah, so nothing but superheated steam comes out of the bottom. So the next time you open up a faucet for a glass of water, think about that hydrogen and oxygen molecule that if separated, brought back together and ignited, produces 6,000 degrees superheated steam that thrusts eventually our astronauts back into space for the first time in many years, but on their way to Mars as well. So let me bring it all together. Everything you're learning on this journey you've been on, I just showed you, is everything we're doing for NASA. When you're ready, we're ready. I formally invite you to join our team on the journey to Mars. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chris. So everyone here just got a job offer. How about that? Fantastic. I want to come work for Chris. All right, so now is the time for a very special award. And this award is very special because there are so many deserving people who are eligible for it. From our inspectors, our referees, judges, the field and scoring crew, our planning committee, those guys back in the machine shop that have been working like crazy to keep our robots and field running today, pit admin, and the 100 of other volunteers who help make this event go. Without the volunteer support, FIRST would not exist because FIRST is volunteers. Their dedication, commitment are a critical part of the FIRST experience and through all the FIRST programs. So it's time to thank our volunteers and one special volunteer. Here to help us do that, please welcome your Alabama FIRST Regional Planning Committee. All right, Regional Planning Committee, why have you out here? I said this is my first trip to Alabama and definitely my first trip to the Rocket City Regional. Everybody told me how awesome it is, and they were wrong. It is better than awesome. This has been fantastic, and we got a whole day to go. So thank you for all your hard work. I know how much it is. And they're going to let me give away this award to one of their peers who has been so much a big part of this regional. So the Volunteer Year of the Year Award celebrates the dedication and service of a truly outstanding volunteers. The phenomenal success of our first robotics competition is a reflection of our commitment and enthusiasm displayed by our volunteers. We are truly humbled by the passion and commitment of our volunteers. This award has been chosen by the local regional planning committee. And this year's 2017 Rocket City Regional Volunteer of the Year is Miss Vicki Smith. So congratulations, Vicki.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
She was totally shocked. She had no idea. That was fun. All right. So guess what? I have no more awards to give out tonight. That means tomorrow is going to be absolutely incredible because we have a ton of awards to give away. We have some elimination matches to run, and we are going to crown a champion. So here's what you need to know. Doors open at 8 a.m. Awards ceremony will promptly start at 8:30. We have to start on time, so be in your seats because we have a very special surprise for you. That's all I'm saying about that. So go home, get some sleep, get some energy, rest those voices, come back tomorrow. And the team social. All right, that's right. Who's going with me to the Rocket Center? All right. So much for resting tonight. Let's go have a party.